you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keonel.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Smooth out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. So, Greg, a marquee matchup here tonight. Two of the NBA's best teams is some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Smooth. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Back to Tatum. Porzingis trying to get free, and they pick up 2. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Hartenstein. Another shot. Porzingis with the rebound. From the arc, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Smooth.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Over Holiday. The Thunder with another miss.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
2 points. That one goes.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Smooth. Defended by Dort. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Tatum's got 6.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Smooth, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
So Boston ends up going with the new. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against Utah was all business. He scored 20 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. The key to the team's run is focus. They don't take anyone lightly. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, well, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. Goes up on the wing, and again it's Boston converting.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Under trailing by 16. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Smooth passes to Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A little shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Outside, Dort, 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Here's Hartenstein. That one falls.
I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in and making our way toward the finish line. This is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And you know, the Celtics, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too. And we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum against Holmgren. And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 9 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Dort. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Boston making a switch here. Nice check. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Celtics lead by 17. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with Smooth, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Smooth. Now Tatum. Free throw line jump shot, and it's Boston with another.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
They swipe it. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Smooth, defended by Holmgren. Here's Porzingis, and he makes good on the layup. Porzingis has got 5.
I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size, getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Hartenstein finds Dort. Misses the baby hook.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it to Smooth, beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Dort kicks to Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
So for Oklahoma City right now, sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. And it's Dort in at the 1 spot. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
He's listed at 6'5", But, Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. There are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. Ball's knocked loose. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And that one drops for him. Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
Now the pass to Smooth. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass. Nasty jam.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williams passes to Holmgren. Now, here's Dort. D right on him. Oklahoma City the rebound. Hartenstein can't get it to go. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Smooth. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 17 points for Smooth.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. And a miss there on the triple. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Celtics have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Smooth passes to Holiday. Here's Smooth. Lets the 3 fly. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Here's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smooth.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Holiday, the pass to Smooth. Back to Holiday. Pass to Smooth. On the wing, Holiday. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Smooth misses. Outside Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped. And the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.